Man, oh man, everybody, I have to say, Harley, Harley Quinn, episode 37, or rather, Harley Quinn, a very problematic Valentine's Day special, certainly, put, 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 put a big smile on my face and a bunch of, very, graphic and inappropriate, but at the same time very hilarious love scenes in my heart. Yes, everybody, I just got done watching Harley Quinn, a very problematic Valentine's Day special, and it goes down like this. So, guys, since since this is Harley and Ivy's first Valentine's Day together as an as a official couple, um, Har- Har- Harley wants to try and give Ivy the best Valentine's Day ever. Be, because Harley still can't get past the fact that while she and Joker were still together, Har- Harley always made sure that to to pull to pull out all the stops for the Crown Prince of Crime. Um, the 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 only problem is I while Harley loves Valentine's Day because it's the most romantic day of the year and what it used to symbolize for her and Joker. I I, Ivy doesn't really like Valentine's Day because of how much um, plant fla- roses that everybody buys and 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 all the plastic waste from everybody having to make heart candy boxes but 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 be, but because Harley still wants to try and be a good partner, she wants to give Ivy the best Valentine's Day ever. And man, guys, does this lead to all sorts of hijinks and very graphic scenes and even against the parents from Brent Goldstein, but more on that in a second. Um, uh, so, so everybody, I, Ivy just says originally that she wants their first Valentine's Day together to be low key, a a quiet dinner at Mama Mama Macaroni's, Ivy's favorite restaurant. Um, well, actually, we find out later when Harley screws up, and has to say Gotham and leaves it a wreck at the end of the episode, at the end of the special, like it always seems to happen. Um, Ivy actually reveals that all she really wanted for Valentine's Day it is to it is for Harley and I is for her and Harley to basically just watch something on TV weirdly and brand promoting coincidence something on HBO Max um and and have sex in bed but um but she agreed to go out for Valentine's Day with Harley because um, I, Ivy says to Harley yet again towards the end of the episode that she agreed to do what Harley wanted in going to Mama Macaroni's because she's the listener in the relationship and and she did because that's what Harley wanted. So guys, that they they um they end up going to Mama Macaroni's, and Harley actually organizes like a fake mob robbery of a bunch of gangsters actually trying to steal the new the new vegan dish from Mama Macaroni's, um because Harley figures that Ivy getting to bust her own setup robbery of her favorite restaurant will be the perfect Valentine's Day present. Um, but Harley ends up um, borrowing the lasso of truth um, from from Diana, and and that's how she figures out that that despite all the hard work that Harley put in, um, through through Wonder through Wonder Woman's uh, lasso, um, uh, she, Harley forces Ivy to tell her that the night they had together is only within the top 3 best Valentine's Days she's ever had. So she basically go, go, goes to see Edrigan, um who 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 basically runs a potion shop in the special, and and uh, he gives Harley this love potion that this love spell that once the incantation is spoken, um, Harley will basically become the ultimate appealing sex machine, as it were, and she'll be able to give Ivy the best um, um, making out and orgasm experience she's ever had. The and Harley's plan actually works. The only problem is with Ivy's pheromone power actually goes out of control, and it actually spreads to the rest of Gotham City. So everybody else ends up becoming very horny and attracted to the first person that they see, and 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 everybody turns into and everybody proceeds to make out with the first person that they see, and that basically turns Gotham to shambles. But the big whoopsie that Harley made is um that Bane's role throughout the episode is he's depressed that the Riddler and the Clock King got engaged, and that they're basically going to this art and wine exhibition, and Bane's not invited. So he's afraid he'll have to spend Valentine's Day alone, just like he always does. But he actually ends up meeting this this prostitute, I guess you could say, na- na- named Elizabeth, that actually thinks that Bane's attractive, and so after Bane helps Elizabeth give this basically turn into a sex party expert, and give this guy kind of a sex criminal sex party experience. Bane visits Etrigan himself to try and enlarge his private part. Well, because Bane didn't read the directions properly, uh, 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 and because of his muscle boosting juice, and because of the effects of that spell, Bane actually turned into this giant kaiju version of himself, and actually becomes, his attraction is to the guest star of the special, um, Brett Gold Brett Goldstein, who is performing a one-man show at the Gotham Amphitheater, and Clayface, who we actually find out in this episode is also gay, much like the Riddler and Clock King. Actually ends up getting tricked into meeting a potential date to go see Brett's one-man show with, but Clayface's date actually ends up to be Captain Boomerang, who actually slices Clayface in half, and Clayface actually ends up becoming attracted to his lower half. But obviously the problem is, if Clayface and his lower half ever touch again, his lower half will be reabsorbed, and his entire body will be restored. So eventually that does happen. And after getting over his broken heart, Clayface agrees to help Harley and Ivy basically get Bane to stop his rampage against Brett and the rest of Gotham by turning into a giant-sized version of Mr. Goldstein and reciting all the things that basically Bane's listed to turn him off on his dating profile, such as the late seasons of The Office, and saying saying anyways isn't the right way to say anyway. And guys, once Harley and Ivy, with the help of Clayface, do get Bane under control, Ivy actually does end up revealing that the best Valentine's Day she ever had was when Harley was still working at Arkham as Dr. Quinzel, and she came into Ivy's cell, and gave her some chocolate milk that she stole from the kitchen or somebody's commissary, and described Shrek 2 to her, Shrek 2 to Ivy, because Ivy had never seen Shrek 2, and the episode ends with Harley and Ivy finally doing what Lois and Superman, Aquaman and the Missus have done. Even Darkseid did with his Valentine, what you to basically describe how they met. And that's the end of the special, guys. So yes, this was truly a very fun special. It is 44 minutes in length, so it's a double the length of a normal episode, guys, and it really just makes me want Harley Quinn season 4 to come that much sooner. So guys, again, please go check out Harley Quinn, A Very Problematic Valentine's Day, because because it's graphic, it's horny, at times it's inappropriate, and and it just again demonstrates what makes Harley Quinn such an enjoyable show. Although obviously, as a disclaimer, this is once again definitely not for younger viewers. So again, guys, I know Valentine's Day is this Tuesday, but please give yourself an early and very funny Valentine's Day present by spending it with Harley and Ivy together. And one last thing I'll say is, I really like how this one just focused on Harley and Ivy, with only very minimal help from Clayface. Have a great one, everybody.